Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Obviously, with Season 3, we saw a handful of changes to some of the main meta SMG loadouts. There were nerfs to the MP40 short barrel, there were nerfs to the Owen gun main meta loadout, and so that got me thinking, could we see a resurgence of any previous SMG metas? And one came to mind, the OTS. As we know, all throughout Verdansk, the OTS was a beast, and now here in Season 3, because of some of the changes that we saw, it absolutely is competitive yet again. So today we are going over the stats, breaking down how it compares versus the other top subs. We got some gameplay to go over, and of course we're breaking down the best loadout for it as well. As we go through it all today, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new here, or if you have not already subscribed, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in COD, so feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. And also, today is the final day of the current boost on my G Fuel discount code, so if you want to grab anything at all from the G Fuel site, Code Immortal has you covered with that extra 30% off discount. So let's start first here on True Game Data and look at the stats. Now, there is a big asterisk here at the OTS on Rebirth versus Caldera, which obviously we're going to explain. Of course, we're looking at combination shots. We got the OTS with the ideal muzzle barrel, the MP40 with the main short barrel setup, the Well gun with its ideal setup, and the Owen gun with its top meta setup as well. And because of the nerfs that we saw with Season 3 on Rebirth here, we're looking at first, which is what the gameplay is going to be on, you can see the orange line here. I mean, through the first 10 meters, it is right there with the Well gun, a little bit better than the MP40. Now, the Owen gun, we all know, is just, it's insane. There is no stopping the Owen gun right now. However, we also see that at 16 meters, the Owen gun drops off and is absolutely abysmal versus these other options. There's just such a huge difference in the TTK past that range, whereas clearly everything else works really well. The Well gun, for instance, works really well because it's a decent sniper support weapon with this build, and it works good over range. Now, we got the OTS, surprisingly, which, I mean, it is like copy and paste of the MP40 essentially, except it is better through the first 20 meters essentially here, which is a decent sub range. You know, I'd say most subs cap out at around that 40 meter range, and even here at 40 meters with the OTS and the MP40, I mean, that is a negligible difference. You guys can see behind the face cam here when I scroll up, they are essentially the exact same weapon when it comes to TTK on Rebirth. When you're landing your shots, obviously every time you miss a shot, this TTK is going to change, but when it comes down to the stats on paper, the OTS is right there, which is very interesting because of how similar the OTS and this MP40 are in every other way as well. Now, real quickly, you might say, okay, this is great on Rebirth. How does it fare on Caldera? So if we change the health to 300, you'll notice it's a bit of a different story. Now, surprisingly, the OTS does have the best TTK out of all of these guns through the first 10 meters, but then it does drop off and it's sort of right there with the MP40 yet again. And over range, I mean, that TTK and how close that is, again, you're not really going to be able to feel that in game. So it is very similar to the MP40 on Caldera as well. But I also think the Well gun just stands above everything else in this specific scenario. And the Owen gun obviously drops off severely yet again. So I think the OTS really thrives on Rebirth the most, but it is also usable here on Caldera. However, you know, 10 meters, if you were to go and ping that in game, that's nothing. Like, that's not a super great area to capitalize, and it's nice to have a great TTK there, but so many fights on Caldera are outside of that range where, you know, clearly there are some options here that would fare against it. But when it comes to that Rebirth TTK, I was surprised to see that these changes to the MP40 and to the Owen gun made the OTS this much more competitive. And I think another thing that's important to note is the base stats here as well. ADS time, almost like about the same as all these other ones. The MP40 does have a really good ADS here for what it's worth. Base range is about the same. Velocity, once you factor in lengthened for some of these guns as well, is also going to be a little bit closer. The movement speed, though, is what gets the OTS the +1 from me personally. Has the best movement speed out of all these, barely beating out the MP40, but then you got the ADS movement speed, which is significantly better than all these other options. And that to me is a huge bonus because it allows you to be more aggressive in those close range fights. It makes you a harder target to hit because you're moving faster. That to me, like I said, that's a huge added pro on the OTS here. So it absolutely, to me, is now back into this SMG meta. So real quick, let's break down the class setup. We're about to jump into some gameplay on Rebirth where you guys will see the quality of the kills with the OTS here. The thing just fries, and it feels so good doing so. I was using the Vargo in the OTS for this gameplay. Vargo setup, a little bit different for Rebirth. Crew suppressor, task force, 3x optic, 45 round mag. I don't use a Spetsnaz grip here. Instead, I go for the Serpent Wrap and I get a better ADS. That just makes the VAR go a little bit more aggressive here for Rebirth specifically. Obviously, if I'm playing Caldera, I got an underbarrel on there. As always, double time, overkill, amped, throwing knife, stims. That's all besides the fact, though, we want to focus on the OTS here. So first up, we're going for Groove Suppressor and, of course, the Task Force Barrel for that ideal close range dominance. I also go ahead and I run the Bruiser Grip here. Maximize that movement speed, make it even faster than what we saw on that graph. And I sort of double up that with the Tiger Team Spotlight, increasing my movement speed even more. Like, this thing absolutely flies. Oh, and by the way, did I mention it also fries? So it's the best of both worlds. And then lastly, we're going for the 40 round mag or the 40 round speed mag. Both of these work just fine. The ADS reduction here is really not all that bad. So I go ahead and I run that because that reload speed is just so much faster. And this setup is so fun. It's got everything you want here. The magazine size is a little small, but it totally gets by on Rebirth. And you guys will see in this gameplay, it's a beast. That's all I got to say. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the match. Hope you guys enjoy.
So how's the top person looking?
Oh, I see. This is why I don't try and steal kills. It just comes back to haunt me, bro. And I can't. I'm so mad.
Gives you the sniper. That's now nerfed.
Who the frick's behind me?
Oh, they yoinked my stuff. Do you have my stuff? Nope. Oh, I'm in the middle of a bunch of snipers right now. I don't like.
Go in, save yourself. He's coming.
Oh, he gave up. Okay.
Can I stop armoring? Can I do something, please? I've never been more indecisive in my life. That's just toxic.
Floating in from the ocean. Ayo. Cracks.
3 stack there,
Knocks.
bro. Like,
Oh, buddy. Top prison, last on this squad that I was fighting. I might have just yoinked a satchel.
I took Hannah's sniper, so.
It had no armor in it, so, I mean, not really a loss, but... Hello.
Hi.
Top prison. 2 at least.
Come on. Let's go.
I have no armor. Let me heal. One's right above us. You obviously see the UAV, never mind.
Yeah, thanks to the comms. Shout out.
I thought I had my... I got you, don't worry. Top lighthouse.
Jowan. Hey, bitch, broke it.
I don't want to be up here. I want to go fight over towards...
down a guy.
Not here.
Nothing. There's nothing in it.
On me.
I broke
Nice save.
him with
Let's
the
go.
850. Why would I break him with it?
One piece of armor.
Bro, that's been me all
Dude,
game.
we're hungry for armor today.
Hungry.
Hungry hippos.
Yeah, I'm so happy. That made me so happy.
Go.
Everybody's
I think I combined hungry hippos and hefty commercials. Second story light or water tower. Oh, I'm in shambles tonight.
You're fine. Ah.
Cracked one on second story water.
knocked water.
Got your finish. He's bottom water.
This has been a roller coaster.
Dude, I can't math. I can't do it.
I'm going towards harbor because it kind of looks exciting.
Two pushing up hill.
Oh, what the
Got the
hell?
floater.
Broke one. Bill's getting finished.
I hit him once.
Kill got finished.
Bill's getting
My dad won.
Yep.
I gotta heal.
Okay, there's people up on the roof with me, so this is fun.
Oh. Hello? Okay, that was weird. Cam's third story is shooting RPGs at me, I'm pretty sure.
An armor box! It's a miracle!
Yep, he's right above me.
No, that was such... Wait, say that again?
Right above me. He's like right on rooftop.
Yeah, above window.
He's got a Vargo.
Got him. Two ghosted zippy side. I can't really chow that.
I see what zippy side you're talking. There's two zippies. I thought you meant the other zippy side. Oh.
I'm cluster or airstrike. I'm going down.
Yep, same.
Well, I wonder who that is. I'm trying to go left side here really quick. Get up behind these guys that are pushing in. I'm getting shot from top prison. Nice.
I got nothing on him.
Right above you, moving left. Jumping out. Cracked, knocked. Who killed you? Who killed you?
Guy behind me.
Okay. Can it let me up? Oh, I got zone pull. Nice. Just a floater? Nah, he's just down here, ain't he? All right, this is last. What's up, buddy? See ya, buddy. Good stuff.